back. We are continuing our practical applications with Autodesk Inventor, and this is exercise number 12. We are doing a ring for our tile, and once we're done, we're gonna do a quick introduction to assembly, and yeah, so it's gonna be a good one. And yes, in upcoming days, you're gonna see more of assemblies. All right, so like always, I'm going to go as slowly as possible so you can easily follow along. So let's go ahead and start a new part. File, select new. This is very important. Let's make sure we are consistent with our units. So metric and standard.ipt. All right, make sure, yes, if you did use your tire in inches, so the assembly is not going to be correct. So create, awesome. Start a 2D sketch on XY plane. Draw a horizontal line starting at the origin. How long does this line needs to be? Let's make it 7 millimeters. And then let's draw a line at angle. Now, if you hit Tab key, it's going to allow you to enter angle. So we need this angle to be 83. And next, we're going to go maybe about here, approximate it. And right click, select OK. Now let's go ahead and add the dimensions. So from this point to here, that distance needs to be 2. And also from this point to this point, the height is 2.5. Okay, and now we're gonna go up, gonna draw a vertical line from here. That line needs to be approximately 4. Just approximated 4. I'm gonna type it to be consistent. Let's go ahead and type in 4. We're gonna delete that in a minute. And we're gonna also come to this point, but don't start, just put our mouse around it and move up. So you're gonna see set a line about there. And this line, let's make it 6. And then you're going to draw a horizontal line. How much? How much of the horizontal line? Let's go ahead and make it 4 is fine. And I'm gonna add dimensions in a minute. Go up and go right and go down. So create a profile like that and end it here. Okay, let's add more dimensions. Like I said, these dimensions were just for you to easily follow me along. You approximate it. Let's go add the actual dimensions. So we need to dimension from this point to here. That distance needs to be 17.5. Okay. From this point to this point here, we want that distance to be 23. Awesome. Also need that distance to be 21.5. Now I hear you asking, why am I getting all these dimensions from? Let me show you my I'm gonna show my drawing in a minute. But let's go ahead and clear arc command. Go to arc, and then clear arc from this point to this point here. And give a radius of 4. Now, let me show you where we're getting all these dimensions. And pull out my drawing so you can see. Alright, so this is my drawing. Zoom out, maybe I do 50%. Still too big. Alright, maybe 40. How about 40? Okay, you know, I'm gonna zoom out here. Okay, so if I actually, let me do it again. So this is what we're working towards to. This is our isometric views, front, back view, and this is our cross section. The dimensions are here. So you cannot see we have yeah, so we're starting from here, 7. Actually, yes, it's from here going up, so it's 2, 2.5, and then we got 21.5 over there, 17 and 17.5, and okay, let me show you that over there. I swear these numbers are coming from 17.5 there, 2 and 2.5. Now let's keep going. Now we need this distance to be 14. This line to be 14. So 20. I think we are good now. Now we can add a fillet like this. This fillet is 1. We're gonna do fillet of 1. So enter 1. That's like this. Also here, change your fillet to 1.5 and go ahead fillet this one here and that one here. Same here and there. The best one is 1.5. Excellent. Now I can move this. Let's go ahead and right click, escape twice. Move this dimension here. I also gonna move this one here. Yeah. So it's out of the way. Okay, next so we're gonna come here. This is all right. Next, we're gonna come back to line command and then start at the origin, go up, draw a vertical line whose distance is 3.5, and go back, go horizontal to the right, and draw a line of 7, and then go up again. Make sure you're drawing at 90 degrees. So it's a straight line. So we're gonna do what's the distance? It doesn't matter, it's approximated. I'm gonna do maybe 4. I'm approximating it. In fact, I'm gonna delete those dimensions in a minute. And I'm gonna come back around here and my line there, and then there. And this one needs to be 7. And I'm gonna go up, make sure it's aligned to that point, and down to this point here. Now let me move this dimension so you can see what's going on. I may have to do this again so you can see better. So that needs to be 7. Okay, and that distance is 14. Now 14 is, this distance is wrong. This distance is wrong. So what we need to do, I did it and delete this dimension. Point to here. So this needs to be 14. My apologies. 14. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, now if that's the case, like that, there's 14 is there. That means that I can just move this point. I can move. What? This needs to be longer. This needs to be I'm going to undo this. I'm going to undo this. From here, let's delete this. Delete that. Delete all of this. Up to there. Now, so once we get here, what do we do? Draw a horizontal line like that. Longer. Alright. And go up. Make sure you are aligning it with this point. So, and then here. Okay, so we need something like this. Now let's go ahead and actually do the actual dimensions. Now, starting with this one, we're gonna delete this. That from this point to this point, we need that distance to be 8. And we need this angle between these two lines to be 45. 45. This distance between these two needs to be 9. Now, distance between these two is what? 3.5. 3.5. Similarly here, what? It's already 3.5. So that doesn't matter. So 14. Okay. How about actually, let's go ahead and delete that. Use vertical constraints like that and that point there. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Undo that. Undo that. I don't want to do that. Let me fix this. This distance here is going to be too big. 0.5. 0.5. Same here. 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Now, the distance between this point and this point, let's make it 2. I'm measuring horizontal distance, okay? So to actually, let's move it up. Let's move it up. And do the same thing here. This point, horizontal distance. How much it needs to be? 2. I just forgot to make it aligned. I'll move it up like that. Now, so there is one left here. Now, how many dimensions? 5 dimensions. We need 5 dimensions to be free constraint. All right, what do we need to do? Go ahead, apply vertical constraint. Select this point and this point. Excellent. All right, now we got down to 4. We go down to 4. What else do we need? Okay. Do we need a 2 dimension from I mean that's 7. That doesn't have. That doesn't have. Now what do we need? Okay, let's start from here. This needs to be from this point to here. That distance needs to be 10. 10. Okay. And we need the center of from the center of the arc to this point needs to be what? 8.5. 8.5. Now we're missing 2 more dimensions. 2 more dimensions. What about from here to here. From here to this point needs to be what? 23. So that's good. Constraint. A is free constraint. Now, do you get everything right? Okay, let's see. Free constraint. 7. Far as I know, that looks right. Okay, that's it. Go ahead and finish. Now, how are you gonna go from here to here? How are you gonna go from here to here? What command are we gonna use? Obviously, the revolve command. What axis to revolve about though? What axis? So go ahead, select this and make this horizontal line on your axis. Let's see how that looks like. I think that looks good. That looks good. Now, if you wanted this to be the height increase, what dimension can you change? Think about it. What dimensions controlling that? That's 14. So I was gonna go ahead and make this 15 and see what's gonna happen. It's getting taller. All right, so we're gonna keep it at 14. I'm just gonna show you. And if you want this to be longer, then you can the diameter, you can increase the diameter. So it's gonna be, you can go ahead and make it maybe 25, and you can see. So that I'm gonna change this in a minute. That's too big. That was too big. Okay. Edit that. Go back to 23, 23, and 14. I printed mine, and I was going to show you how to change these dimensions, but you got the idea. You got the idea. Let's move this dimension where I don't like it where it is. Can I move it? Alright. I'm at number 4. Can you move? Can you move? Escape twice, and then you can move it. I had it. Why is not moving? Wow, I guess it's staying. I don't want to waste time on it. 83. Okay, finish. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now does that, does this one look like what we have? Almost. What are we missing? What are we missing? So this in real life will be parts, but we're gonna model them like this. So we're gonna start this part here, start to the sketch, and I'm going to go ahead and do slice graphics, rectangle, and polygon. Polygon. How many? 6 sides is fine. 6 sides is fine. Awesome. This distance is 3.5. Let's make it 3.5. 3.5. And from the center to this point, oh, look at that. I almost had it. 13.5. Finish. Extrude. Extrude never goes away, ladies and gentlemen. Extrude. That's why it's #1 command. Extrude. Okay. Now, what do we do? Circular pattern. Circular pattern this guy. Axis of rotation. So select one of these edge here. Do how many? Let's go ahead and do 8. 8. Very good. do the same thing here. Start 2D sketch. Slice graphics. Polygon of 6 size. 6 size. Okay, and this distance. I'm going to undo that. That's not what I want. Polygon. I want this edge to be like that one here, like that. Now let's make sure it is horizontal, perfectly horizontal. Excellent. And I'm also going to make sure that this is aligned with the center of this one. Very good. All right. Now from this point to this point, let's do a distance of 2. And from the center, from the origin to the center of this polygon, let's do a distance of 4. Finish, and then finish your sketch. There you go. Extrude it. How much do we need to extrude it? 1.5. I had fine. 1.5 is fine. And do what? Circular pattern. Circular pattern. Okay. Alright, extrusion number 2. Axis of rotation, one of these edges, okay? How many should we do? Go ahead to 5. 5 is fine, like the way 5 is looking. And ladies and gentlemen, your rim is done. Let's go ahead and change material to it most likely most rims are probably gonna be still what is still? Stainless steel is most Jeeps, so that's gonna be a high strength rim. Okay, now next is what? Next is assembly. How do we get here? Introduction to assemblies. Guys, you've been killing it. You're ready to do assemblies. This is awesome. So the way to do assemblies, so you're gonna go to File, select New. All right, so this time we are no longer in individual parts. We are in assemblies, and the file extension is .im. .im is assembly standard.im. Create. This takes us to assembly environment. So you're gonna place component, go to your folder, find the tire we did last time, find the tire. I can't find the tire. Which one is it? Alright, there it is. That's my tire. Alright, place it, left click to place it. If you wanna place multiple, you can. But just, keep left clicking. Alright, if you wanna just cancel that and then cancel. I was just gonna show you. I don't need this. I'm gonna delete them. I don't need them. I'm gonna just keep one for now. Alright, next we're gonna place another component. This time you guessed it right, it's going to be the rim we just created. And there you go, place it there. Now if you want to rotate it, you can select it and press G. You can rotate it. Press keyboard G, the letter G on and then lift and left click to rotate. Second, G, select it and then shift to rotate. Okay, so because you have multiple components now, if you want to rotate one component separately, that's how you do it. Now to put them together, we're going to constrain. We're gonna go to constrain tab. We're going to apply some relationships. Awesome. Now the one we're gonna see all of this in upcoming lectures. But today, let's go ahead and start with inserts. So you're gonna select this axis and also select that one. There you go. Maybe we select the wrong one. Cancel that. Before we do this, there's one more thing we need to do. We're not gonna make this one. See how they can both move? We don't want this. We want one of them to be grounded. Grounded. Okay, so go ahead, left click and make it grounded. It is grounded. Now look, it can move. You can rotate, but can't move. Now we can apply our relationship type. Okay, so constraint insert. I'm gonna select that axis. I'm gonna come here, select that axis as well. I'm going to apply a offset distance of -2. No. You don't want that. -2. Let's get a offset distance of 2. 2 looks good. And apply. Apply. Ladies and gentlemen, and that is a quick intro to assembly. So the tire is complete. The next one we're gonna do is the body of the car. The body of the car. Awesome. Make sure you update your portfolio as you go. So this should be in your portfolio, the tire and the rim. Okay. As always, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me. See you in the next one.